Oh my god. I've got 3 lights in a triangular formation.
Are you sure?
Yes, this is, oh my god.
Look up at the night sky and you expect silence, stars, and serenity. But what if instead you saw glowing objects drifting in perfect formation?
There's a fucking triangle there. It's just hovering there. Completely black.
Or vanishing into thin air above Earth's orbit. This isn't science fiction. It's footage captured from real NASA live streams, military night vision cameras, and orbital surveillance. In recent months, a surge of videos has emerged online, showing unidentified flying objects, UFOs, moving in ways that defy logic and physics. From orbs floating behind the International Space Station to triangle-shaped crafts gliding silently in sync.
As I looked up into the sky, I saw something that really caught my attention because it was the only thing there. It was a triangle of 3 orangish-white lights, drifting silently and slowly through the sky.
The patterns are becoming harder to ignore. What isn't looking good is that some of these clips abruptly cut to black, raising the question: are we being shielded from the truth? Are these advanced military experiments or something far more mysterious observing us from just beyond our reach? Today, we explore the most credible and eerie sightings caught on camera, building toward a revelation that could change how we see the sky forever.
But I'm looking on social media and so many people are talking about the lights and just trying to kind of guess what they are.
Let's begin. 13. ISS. Black Triangle UFO. The ISS Black Triangle UFO incident stands out as one of the most debated sightings in recent years. During a live feed from NASA's International Space Station, ISS, viewers observed 3 black triangular-shaped objects moving near the station. The event quickly gained attention when NASA abruptly cut the live feed, switching to a blue screen. This action fueled speculation among UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists who argued that NASA was deliberately hiding evidence of unidentified objects in Earth's orbit. NASA, however, has consistently denied intentionally cutting the feed during such incidents, explaining that interruptions are often due to technical difficulties or lost transmission, which are not uncommon during live streaming from space. Despite these explanations, the timing of the feed cuts, often coinciding with the appearance of unexplained objects, has only intensified suspicions. Black triangle UFOs have been reported for decades, typically described as large, silent, and dark, often with pulsating lights. While some experts suggest these sightings could be advanced military aircraft or atmospheric phenomena, others believe they may represent something non-human or unknown. 12th Dr. Beatrice Villarroel's pre-Sputnik discoveries. Dr. Beatrice Villarroel, an astronomer based in Sweden, made a groundbreaking discovery by analyzing photographic plates taken at the Mount Palomar Observatory in the 1950s, decades before the launch of the first human-made satellites like Sputnik in 1957. Her meticulous study revealed dozens of transient objects, point-like sources of light, that appeared briefly in Earth's orbit or nearby space, and then vanished within 45 to 90 minutes. These objects did not match any known natural phenomena such as supernova, meteors, or asteroids, and instead resembled artificial satellites, despite predating humanity's spacefaring era. One of the most striking findings was the coincidence between these transient objects and major UFO events on Earth. For example, on July 19, 1952, the day before the famous Washington, D.C. UFO wave, Villarroel's team detected 3 star-like points in orbit, suggesting a possible connection between these space anomalies and terrestrial sightings. Another notable event occurred in 1954, aligning with a significant UFO wave in Europe. Villarroel's research challenges conventional astronomy and the official narrative about space objects, but it has also led to her being blacklisted by parts of the scientific community, reflecting the stigma surrounding UFO research. 11. The Australian Triangular Encounter. The Australian Triangular Encounter is a striking UFO sighting reported by Clark Watson, a real estate agent staying at a hotel in Wyong, New South Wales, in February 2023. Watson initially observed two mysterious lights performing rapid, impossible maneuvers across the night sky orbit. As he recorded the phenomenon on his phone, the lights exhibited unusual blinking patterns and moved erratically, unlike any known aircraft or natural celestial bodies. Later that night, Watson experienced a more startling event. A massive, silent triangular craft appeared above his balcony. He described the craft's surface as having a texture similar to snake or starfish skin, organic and almost pulsating, unlike typical stealth aircraft or known military prototypes. This encounter adds to a growing number of global reports involving large, silent, triangular UFOs, often linked to advanced propulsion systems and unconventional materials. Watson's experience was accompanied by memory lapses, emotional distress, and a sense of lost time, common in close encounters with such phenomena, despite deleting some of the footage in a dreamlike state. He shared several videos and detailed accounts with UFO researchers, making this one of the most compelling and authentic recent cases. 10. The Star Trek insignia UFO. In 2015, a striking UFO sighting occurred during a live feed from the International Space Station, ISS, that captured widespread attention. UFO researcher Toby Lund noticed an unusual diamond-shaped object appearing near the Earth's horizon in the NASA livestream. Almost immediately after the object came into view, the live feed abruptly cut out and switched to a blue screen, sparking speculation that NASA intentionally blocked the footage to conceal the anomaly. The object's shape was particularly intriguing because many observers noted its resemblance to the Starfleet insignia from the popular science fiction series Star Trek, adding a layer of cultural fascination to the incident. NASA responded by stating that the feed interruption was not deliberate, but due to technical issues such as lost transmission, which are common in live streaming from space. However, this explanation did little to quell conspiracy theories, especially since similar feed cuts have occurred during other unexplained sightings. The timing of the feed loss and the mysterious object's appearance continue to fuel debate about whether NASA is transparent about unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, detected near the ISS. 9. 3 UFOs flying in triangle formation. One of the most bizarre and compelling UFO formations ever recorded involves 3 unidentified objects flying in a precise triangle formation. This footage shows the objects moving in perfect coordination, maintaining equal distances and synchronized speeds, which strongly suggests an intelligent control behind their flight pattern. Such symmetry and deliberate movement are difficult to explain as natural phenomena or random occurrences. Black triangle UFOs have been reported worldwide for decades, often described as large, silent, and dark craft with lights at their corners. According to a declassified UK Ministry of Defense report, Project Condegan, many black triangle sightings might be explained by atmospheric plasma formations creating illusionary shapes. However, numerous eyewitness accounts and studies, including those by the National Institute for Discovery Science, NIDS, suggest these craft behave in ways inconsistent with known atmospheric or military technology. NIDS noted an increase in triangle sightings near population centers and major highways, with behaviors that do not align with covert military aircraft, raising questions about their origin and purpose. The coordinated triangle flight seen in the video fits this pattern, making it a top case for possible non-human technology. Its deliberate formation flying implies advanced navigation and communication capabilities beyond current human aircraft, fueling ongoing debates about extraterrestrial visitation or secret advanced craft. 8. The UFO that slipped through the shadows. In one of the most unsettling captures to date, military-grade night vision footage reveals an object darting across Earth's orbit at unexplainable speed. This occurred with an eerie, green-tinted view of the sky, likely filmed by a high-altitude surveillance system. Within seconds, a bright oval-shaped object enters the frame, fast, controlled, and completely silent. There's no visible propulsion system, no heat trail, no strobe or aviation light markers. The object maneuvers smoothly, cutting through the upper atmosphere at angles and velocity no known aircraft can achieve. Not even the most advanced drones or hypersonic missiles. This footage adds a compelling layer to the growing narrative. These objects aren't just anomalies. They're deliberate, maneuverable, and seemingly intelligent. The military origin of the footage lends significant credibility. This wasn't filmed by an amateur stargazer. It was captured by professionals tasked with watching the skies for potential threats. As the object blinks in and out of visibility, it raises a chilling question. What else are we not seeing? Was this a rare mistake that let something slip through? Or are dozens more being hidden in plain sight, cloaked by the very systems meant to detect them? 7. The Silent Triangle UFO. In a compelling piece of footage, viewers witness 3 luminous orbs gliding across the night sky in a precise triangular formation. Captured using a night vision camera, the objects maintain equal spacing and synchronized movement, suggesting a level of coordination that is difficult to attribute to chance. The formation's stability and the object's silent traversal raise questions about their origin and purpose. Unlike conventional aircraft, there are no visible signs of propulsion or navigation lights, and the absence of sound further deepens the mystery. The triangular configuration observed here is reminiscent of other documented sightings, such as the 1989 to 1992 Belgian UFO wave, where numerous reports described large, silent, triangular objects in the sky. Similarly, the Phoenix Lights incident in 1997 involved a V-shaped formation of lights moving silently over Arizona. These recurring patterns across different times and locations suggest a phenomenon that warrants further investigation. Whether these formations are the result of advanced human technology or something beyond our current understanding remains an open question. 6. The Blinking Craft UFO. The Blinking Craft UFO sighting is notable for the object's timed sequence of blinking lights, which many observers interpret as a possible form of communication or signaling. Unlike random flickering, the lights appear to blink in a deliberate, rhythmic pattern, suggesting intelligence behind the craft's behavior. This kind of light signaling is reminiscent of known communication methods used by human technology, raising the question, could these be attempts at contact or messages from an unknown source? Reports of blinking UFOs in orbit often describe sequences followed by other lights moving in formation, hinting at coordinated activity rather than random phenomena. Some experts speculate these blinking patterns might be interstellar communication lasers or coded signals, as suggested in analyses of inexplicable flickering lights observed over decades. This theory aligns with the idea that advanced extraterrestrial technology could use light pulses to communicate across vast distances. While some blinking lights in the sky have terrestrial explanations, such as military aircraft or rocket launches producing light patterns, the precise timing and repetition of these blinks set this craft apart. The possibility that the blinking is intentional signaling adds a fascinating dimension to UFO research, inviting further scientific investigation into whether these light patterns carry meaningful information or represent a form of contact. The Dancing Lights over Africa. In August 2024, Captain Ruud van Pangemanan, a seasoned Boeing 747 pilot with over 30 years of experience, encountered a perplexing aerial phenomenon during a routine flight from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, to Abuja, Nigeria. Approximately 30 minutes into the flight, around 5 a.m., he and his co-pilot observed multiple luminous objects maneuvering erratically in the night sky. Described as very bright and moving freely, these objects exhibited behaviors that defied conventional explanations. Captain Van Pangemanan captured the incident on video, showcasing the object's unpredictable movements, accelerating, decelerating, and changing directions abruptly. He noted that the lights were not visible on the aircraft's radar, ruling out the possibility of them being other planes. He also dismissed explanations involving stars or satellites, stating, "It is impossible for a satellite to move like that." The pilot's footage and first-hand account have drawn comparisons to the 1997 Phoenix Lights incident, where thousands witnessed unexplained lights over Arizona. 4. The Barcelona double rainbow UFOs. In early November 2024, residents of Barcelona, Spain, witnessed a captivating yet unsettling phenomenon. As a rare double rainbow graced the sky, a cluster of luminous white orbs appeared nearby, darting through the clouds with erratic movements. Captured on video, these unidentified flying objects, UFOs, left viewers both mesmerized and perplexed. The timing of this sighting was particularly eerie, occurring just days before catastrophic floods devastated parts of Spain, resulting in over 200 fatalities and numerous missing persons. This coincidence led some to speculate about a possible connection between the mysterious lights and the impending disaster. Social media buzzed with theories, ranging from extraterrestrial surveillance to natural atmospheric anomalies. One observer commented, "It is common to see lights or spaceships before a disaster. It is as if they are carrying out surveillance on us, analyzing what happens and how we react to tragedy." Skeptics offered alternative explanations, suggesting the lights could have been drones, birds reflecting city lights, or even optical illusions caused by the unique weather conditions. However, no definitive identification has been made. 3. The jellyfish UFO over Iraq. In January 2024, a video surfaced depicting a peculiar, jellyfish-like unidentified flying object hovering over a U.S. Joint Operations Base orbit in Iraq. Originally captured in October 2018, the footage was released by UFO researcher Jeremy Corbell and journalist George Knapp. It showcases a translucent, dome-shaped object with trailing appendages, moving silently over the base before descending into nearby water, a behavior suggesting transmedium capabilities. The object was recorded using forward-looking infrared, FLIR technology, revealing details invisible to the naked eye. Former Marine Corps analyst Michael Sinkowski recounted that this jellyfish UFO had been a recurring presence, earning a reputation as the base's ghost story. He noted that while the object didn't exhibit overt hostility, its persistent appearances prompted caution among personnel. The Pentagon has not officially commented on the footage. However, the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO, established in 2022 to investigate such phenomena, has acknowledged the need for comprehensive analysis of UFOs exhibiting advanced capabilities. 2. The Pentagon UFO. In a landmark move toward transparency, the U.S. The Department of Defense officially released 3 Navy pilot videos in April 2020, confirming their authenticity after years of speculation. These infrared recordings, known as FLIR-1, Gimbal, and Go Fast, were captured during training missions in 2004 and 2015. They depict UFOs executing maneuvers that defy known aviation capabilities, such as sudden accelerations, abrupt stops, and mid-air rotations without visible propulsion systems. The FLIR-1 video, recorded in 2004 by pilots from the USS Nimitz, shows a tic-tac-shaped object hovering and darting at incredible speeds. In the gimbal footage from 2015, Navy pilots from the USS Theodore Roosevelt track a rotating object against strong winds, expressing astonishment at its movement. The Go Fast video captures an object skimming over the ocean surface at high velocity, again without any visible means of propulsion. These videos were initially leaked to the public in 2007 and 2017, sparking widespread debate about their authenticity and the nature of the objects depicted. The Pentagon's confirmation aimed to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that has been circulating was real. The release of these videos marked a significant shift in the government's approach to UFOs, acknowledging their existence and the need for further investigation. While the Department of Defense has not provided explanations for the phenomena observed, the acknowledgement has fueled ongoing discussions about national security and the potential implications of these unidentified objects. 1. The 1977 Brazilian Chupa phenomenon. In 1977, the island of Colares in Pará, Brazil, became the epicenter of a series of unsettling events involving unidentified flying objects, UFOs. Residents reported encounters with luminous objects emitting beams of light that allegedly caused physical harm. These incidents, dubbed Chupa Chupa, Portuguese for sucker sucker, led to widespread fear and prompted an official military investigation known as Operação Prado, Operation Saucer. According to reports, between August and December 1977, numerous individuals experienced symptoms such as burns, puncture wounds, dizziness, and anemia after exposure to these mysterious lights. Some victims claimed the beams drained their blood or energy, leading to the Chupa Chupa moniker. Medical examinations documented these injuries, and in at least one case, a patient reportedly died following such an encounter. In response to the growing panic, the Brazilian Air Force dispatched a team led by Captain Uirangue Bolivar Soares Nogueira de Holanda Lima to investigate. Over several months, the team conducted interviews, took photographs, and observed the phenomena firsthand. Their findings included detailed accounts of the object's behaviors, such as hovering at low altitudes, emitting intense light beams, and maneuvering in ways inconsistent with known aircraft. Despite the extensive investigation, the official stance concluded that no unusual phenomena were found, and the operation was closed. However, many documents remained classified for decades, fueling speculation and interest among ufologists. As we've seen throughout this countdown, the sky above Earth is no longer a quiet, predictable space. Dozens of unidentified flying objects have been captured on camera, some drifting silently across orbit, others appearing in precise formations or emitting strange heat signatures that challenge everything we know about modern aviation and physics. From NASA's live feeds mysteriously cutting out the moment a UFO appears, to military-grade night vision capturing high-speed objects with no visible propulsion, the footage we've reviewed paints a picture that can no longer be ignored. These are not just isolated incidents. These are patterns, repeated behaviors, consistent flight formations, and sightings corroborated across different platforms, times, and sources. While skeptics argue these may be camera glitches, lens flares, or misidentified satellites, the growing number of trained military personnel, scientists, and former government insiders stepping forward with similar observations has added weight to the discussion. Something is out there, and it's not playing by the rules of conventional technology. So what are we really seeing? Advanced military tech being quietly tested in Earth's orbit? Surveillance drones from foreign nations? Or is the explanation even more extraordinary? Extraterrestrial observation, or interdimensional craft breaking through our physical space? What do you think? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing content like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.